We're making spicy baked pumpkin. It's super flavorful. One of my favorite things to have with grilled fish. If you bake it with the skin, the pumpkin's not going to be all mushy. It's gonna hold its shape. As you can see that there's little ridges, okay? Now the whole idea is actually for you to follow the ridge. So get yourself a cloth, and just so that your pumpkin doesn't roll around, you can hold it in place as well. And like what I like to do is actually I like to kind of find a spot where I feel like, oh, that's pretty comfortable. I can see where it joins, and you just poke it with your knife, and make sure your knife is really sharp, okay? Let the vegetable kind of like guide you, okay? And then just move your knife around, and it will just naturally kind of follow the other side of the ridge. And once you've got a nice clean break, you can actually break it in half, like so. So I'm gonna only use half. I'm gonna cut this into quarters again, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the seeds. Now I like to keep the seeds, and I like to like roast them as well, so I'm just gonna like remove some of them. So just scoop the bits on the inside out, and you want to kind of like cut them up about the same size so that they cook evenly and at the same time. You don't want them different sizes. So we need about 1.5 centimeters of ginger, and I'm going to grate it into my bowl here. So all that goes in, and I'm also going to grate 2 cloves of garlic. To that, we're gonna add in some coriander powder, some cumin, some turmeric, and for spiciness, some chili flakes. Okay, now I'm gonna add in some coconut oil, about a tablespoon or 2, and then we're gonna squeeze some honey in that, just for that added bit of sweetness. And we're gonna add in some salt as well. So we're just gonna mix this, and it smells amazing. Okay, get yourself a baking tray with some baking paper so it doesn't stick at the bottom. You can use foil as well if you like. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dip, and then I'm gonna place it straight on the baking tray. Don't overcrowd your baking tray, and you give it enough space to kind of like do its thing. And remember the seeds here, right? We don't want to waste that at all. So I'm just gonna like put the seeds, and then what you can have is like that really extra crunch on the top once you serve your baked pumpkin. Just another added texture. Yummy! Can't wait. This goes into the oven for 20 to 25 minutes at 170 degrees Celsius, and it should be nice and brown and delicious. And you know, you can serve it up with some grilled fish, or you know, whatever you like. So let's pop this in the oven. Oh my god, it smells so good! You got the seeds that are nice and crispy, and the pumpkin's like really golden brown, and like the skin is like super soft, like seriously soft. It smells so good, guys. Oh my god, it's so good. It's still really savory, but you got the hints of the sweetness of the pumpkin. So there you go, my spicy pumpkin baked dish.